cosine, similar to the log signs, and no, there is no log. Can't get this into the numbers. So log cosines. We still use this if we're going to find angles or sides of a triangle. Log cosines, I have 3 of them written out. There's only really one of them. What do you notice? What's similar between all 3 there? Okay, A squared, B squared, C squared. What else?
The minus 2.
2. Minus 2.
Cosine, they all use cosine.
Okay, they all use cosine. True.
They're all equations.
They're all equations, yeah.
They all.
It's all math.
It's all math. Okay, I love the squares.
Okay, so if it's a squared and it equals b squared plus c squared, then it's always going to equal, a is always going to equal, well, the other 2 sides minus 2 times those 2 sides.
Right, okay. Okay, so notice, yeah, if I've got the side a squared here, here I've got angle A. So side A, angle A. Side B, angle B. Side C, angle C. Okay? All these other ones where I'm squaring in here, it's all the other 2 sides.
So say for the first one, what is a squared representing?
A squared is the side A squared.
And why would you want it squared?
Because that's just the way the formula works.
So if I wrote it on my triangle, say I got.
If you wrote A squared equals
4 squared. 4. So we're going to answer now would be 4 side.
yeah, because you have to take the square root to get to it. Yep.
Okay, we'll have to work it out.
It's not as hard as it looks sometimes. Alright, so here's what you're going to use the log cosines. We're going to use the log cosine if you've got side, angle, sides. You've got an angle in between 2 sides. So they give us that. So the angle of 2 sides, the included angles, and angles in the middle, or the measure of 3 sides, side by side.
Is there a special reason why they don't put the A at the beginning of the headset?
They do that because the angles in the middle of 2 sides.
Oh, so there actually is a magic
There is.
It's not for just high schoolers to learn how.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, stay with me. Stay with me. Alright. So if I'm looking at this first one, it asks us to solve the triangle. If I was going to try and do the law of sine, I would have b over sine of 36 equals like 7 over sine of 8. Could we use a law of sine?
No, because there's 2 variables.
Right. No matter how I set this one up, you can't do it because we'd have 2 variables no matter how you set it up using the law
Oh,
of
it's
sine.
2 variables.
So
You can still use law of science. Okay, Matt.
well, we're going to use the law of sines eventually, but with 2 variables, you can't do it. So we're going to have to use the law of cosines. Okay? So I would go, they give us the angle B. So I know that I have to use this one because they give us B. So B side B squared has to come first.
So whichever one you have is what it's equal.
But I thought you said it was the side, not the angle that we're doing.
Yo, it is the
But they
side.
give us the angle B, so I have to use cosine of angle B.
Oh,
That's the one.
And it happens to happen because the side of B is.
thanks.
So I'm going to have b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac times the cosine of b. So we're going to fill in what we know. We don't know what b squared is. A squared is going to be 7 squared is 49. Plus c squared is 5
Hold on,
squared is
hold on.
25.
I gotta write this out as it's actually 7 squared plus
You're right.
5 squared minus 2 times 5 times 7 equals cosine of 36.
Alright, so remember ordering operations. Stay with me. Ordering operations. We're going to have to find the cosine of 36 and multiply everything first. Then we can take 49 and 25 and put it in there. And then how are we going to get just b by itself? Since we got a b squared.
Can we cross separate you to get there?
So I would say this is equal to, I'm going to put these two together to get 74 minus, and my calculator gave me 56.6318, blah, blah, blah. This is still b squared.
Wait, why did we do this?
She just combined all of it together.
Yep, I put these two together to get 74, and then I multiplied all these to get this.
Oh, you have to multiply them all together?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I would do the multiplying last. You still have all those decimal places on your calculator screen. Make it negative. Add the 74. So you're going to get b squared equals, let's see, I have about 17.3688, blah, 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 blah. How are we going to get just b?
You take the square root.
Yep, take the square root.
That all
So they're going to cancel. So, and then, remember size, we usually round to the nearest tenth. So b is going to be about 4.182.
Taylor.
That was easy, let's go on.
Wait, we're not done yet because it says solve the triangle and find the three missing parts, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But now you can use signs.
Now we can use law of signs, yeah. So we could use the law of cosine again if you wanted to. I think it's easiest to use the law of sines now to figure out the rest of the stuff. Do you want to find angle A or angle C? It doesn't matter to me. Find A. How are we gonna do that?
We do sine A over 7 equals 9/36 over 4 minus 2.
And then we just like you did yesterday.
Okay.
That's multiplying.
I'm still confused how you got square root of 17.3688.
Oh no.
How we got 17.3 or how we got the square root?
How you got to.
Okay, so you understand how we set it up up here? Okay, so then I just put those together. So I added to get 74. And I multiplied all this stuff over here to get 56.6 blah 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 blah. So I did this second. So I had all those decimal places on your calculator. Then I made it negative. And I added 74. So I'm just kind of working backwards. I'm making this negative and I'm adding 74.
Okay, got it.
Got it? Alright, good. So, you guys know how to use the law of signs here, right?
Good.
Multiply by 7 and do inverse.
For degrees, do you want to just round to the nearest degree or
Yeah.
degrees? Yes. Degree?
Here's degrees. Yep.
Okay.
So what'd you come up with?
78.
78, you were correct. 78.
Oh.
And then that's all we gotta do once we solve those.
Wait, can you go down a second?
66.
Right, how do you find C?
180 minus.
70, yep.
36. Good.
Oh,
Oh.
forgot the point.
That's okay.
Why do you have 4 points? Oh, wait, yes, that was the 42.
Great food today. How that's going down, but it's great.
Okay.
Natalie?
Yep.
Alright, so then you're right. Just take 180 minus 72 equals 6 of C, which would be, what is it? 66. Alright, on B, if we were going to solve
We don't
this
need
one.
to be, we don't need to be. It's easy. It's easy.
Well, what are we going to do, man?
Okay, just how we set it up.
Yeah, how would we set it up?
Yeah, I got it.
First, draw a little triangle.
Alright.
You have to use our PH, so F, and then G, you're doing G on top.
I put your hand up.
So,
Yeah, your sounds like
are any of these gonna have like two solutions?
With these, no.
Does it matter where you put your letters?
On these, this on that view your letters.
Okay.
So we go 6,
6.
4, and G is 82.
Then you're tricking me now, because now you want me to solve this.
Yeah.
Then you gotta do the cosine of, how do you do it if it's with G corresponding to B?
okay, but
G, you can think about it that
is it
way.
alphabetical?
So yeah, then
You can think about it.
then you just find out the cosine of B, then using the second block.
If we think about it up here, all you have to worry about is making sure that whatever you're squaring in front of the equal sign corresponds with the angle. So these have to match. They have to go together. And then a squared and b squared and all this is just the other two sides with whatever they are. Okay? So if I was looking at this one, I know that the only angle they give us is g. So I know I have to have a g squared in the front.
G squared equals,
And then it doesn't matter which one, just the other two squared.
x squared plus h squared
Minus 2 times the
the
others.
times 6, and then times the cosine of 82.
We have to work that.
I think you guys can figure it out, right?
Right.
Okay, so after you do this, figure out what g is, then you can just use the law of sines to figure out the other stuff.
No, we're
It's in the book today. Alright, everybody good on here so far? Okay, so that was what they gave us an angle in the middle of the two sides, so we had side, angle, side. If we've got side, 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 you have to be careful with these on side, 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 okay? When you're given three sides of a triangle, you can solve by using the law of cosine. So the first step is to find the measure of the largest angle. You have to find the largest angle first. Otherwise, all your other stuff is going to be messed up. Okay? Largest angle first. So I know the largest angle is always going to be across from the largest side. So, since they're just giving me side, side, side here, which one is the biggest side? A. Angle 16. So you have to solve for angle A first. Don't solve for B and C, because otherwise everything's going to get messed up. You have to solve for the biggest one first. Alright, so I know that since I'm looking for angle A, I'm going to start with a squared. So I'll have a squared, 16 squared equals the other two sides added together squared, minus 2 times those two sides, times the cosine of the angle A.
Uh-oh, what are we gonna do this time?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
I think we're gonna solve it, and then do the reciprocal thingy. Nature one.
Yeah.
Let's go over that.
Alright, so I would find what's 16 squared first.
That's
256.
Thank you. And 9 squared is 81, 10 squared is 100. Let's see, 90 times 2 gives you what?
Oh, this is gonna
180. 180, yep, times cosine of A. Okay, what do we want to get rid of first?
I think it's 1.
181.
Right, because we would want to get rid of these guys, so I would subtract 81 and 100. You can put them together first if
It's
you
really
want to.
beautiful. Comes out 1.
Does it really?
It does. It's really nice.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because I thought I got this at 75.
What? Oh no! I just did. Never mind. I did it very differently. Well, couldn't you just?
Yeah, so it'd be fine. Because you have to remember when we're doing equations, you have to add and subtract first. Then you multiply or divide. Because we're treating like cosine is A like an X, treating it like an X.
Oh, okay. I didn't treat it like that.
Yes, I treat it like an X. Okay, so what do we have to get rid of next?
Divided by negative 180.
Yeah, get rid of the negative 180, so divide. Let's go, just let this cosine A equals. And I have a negative 512. Usually they come out as a big long decimal, but you can just leave all that on your calculator. And then how do I get just A? The negative. Yeah, inverse cosine. This. Inverse cosine. I got 115. You got 15 too.
So when you bring it over, just enter to a cosine.
So it's
Now can you do law of sine?
Yeah. Totally do the law of sines. Sure. How would we set it up with the law of sines?
So I have 115 over 16 equals sine of
What do you want to look for?
b over 9.
I do B over 9, okay.
Let me get the sines and cosines.
All right, okay, I know how to do this. Let's do math.
Alright.
Let's do our sine as in math.
No, I want you to finish this now.
Okay, it's 10
Correct.
sine of 115 equal to sine of times 16.
Oh, now we just do this.
Divide by 15.
That's much nicer.
You should get 30. 31.
I have 31.
Never seen it.
Okay. Yep. And then angle C is really easy because what do you do?
Just minus.
Plus.
You just.
So angle C turns out to be
34.
you got it.
Matt, the writer has 20% help with today?
For the next grade?
Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome. How do you always remember to put those in your pockets?
Just seeing the rest of the stuff.
All right, we're looking at B.
Hey, I should do that. Come on.
Yeah. You
Okay, can we just set up because this is like really easy.
So if I'm thinking, okay, I've got side on this next one. Which angle do you have to solve for first and why?
The biggest
The
one.
biggest one. So which is the biggest one?
11. So is B
Yep.
going to be the side that's the biggest one?
Yep. You have to solve.
Or else it won't, then it doesn't matter then?
Well, absolutely doesn't matter. You have to figure out the biggest one first. How would I set it up to solve for angle B?
B is on the opposite of the long part.
Right.
So it says 11 squared equals 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 5 times 8 times the sine of B.
What's 50?
What?
Wow. Is that what
Later.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go square everything that needs to be squared. Oh, that was something. 80? Is that 80? Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, then what would we do?
Minus 25 minus 64 divided by negative 8. Take the negative.
I'm 32 here. The inverse of sine of whatever 32 over negative 80 is.
That's
Math.
negative calculations.
You ones and then just push random buttons.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, would you come up for angle B here?
I had 114. That's what you got?
That's what I do.
That's what I got.
And then you guys know how to do the rest of it. You just use the log signs to figure out another angle. Say
It's
money
it's
to get the other one.
Why couldn't last chapter be this?
Okay.
It's in the book.
Okay, I got one more thing I want to point out. I have one more page. Wait for it. Got it? All right. So how to know when to use either we'll start with the log signs or the log cosines. Okay. So if you are given two angles at any side, it doesn't matter if it's an angle side or an angle side angle. If you're given two angles, you're gonna have to start with the log signs. Okay? If you are given two sides of an angle opposite them, you are going to use the log signs. If you are given side angle side, so the angle's in the middle, log cosines, and if you're going to get side to side, start with log cosines. Questions on when to use what?
No.
Okay. I just think try to use the log signs if you can't, like when we try to do it with this first one and we try to use the law of signs and we had two variables and you know you have to start with the law of cosines. That's the easiest way to do that.
I'll probably always start out using the log just gradually ease the loss.
Here's your homework.